Isaiah 32. Behold, a king will reign righteously, and princes will rule justly. Each will be like a refuge from the wind, and a shelter from the storm. Like streams of water in a dry country, like the shade of a huge rock in a weary land. Then the eyes of those who will see will not be blinded, and the ears of those who will hear pay attention. And the heart of the hasty will discern knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers will hasten to speak clearly. No longer will the wicked fool be called noble, or the rogue be spoken of as generous. For a wicked fool speaks wicked folly, and his heart does wickedness, to do ungodliness, and to speak error against Yahweh, in order to make the hungry person empty. He even causes the thirsty to lack a drink. As for a rogue, his weapons are evil. He counsels wicked schemes to wreak destruction on the afflicted with lying words. Even though the needy one speaks justly, but the noble man counsels noble plans. And by noble plans he rises up. Rise up, you women who are at ease, and hear my voice. Give ear to my word, you complacent daughters. Within a year and a few days, you will quake, O complacent daughters, for the grape harvest is ended, and the fruit gathering will not come. Tremble, you women who are at ease. Quake, you complacent daughters. Strip, undress, and put sackcloth on your waist. Beat your breasts for the desirable fields, for the fruitful vines, for the land of my people in which thorns and briars shall come up. Indeed, against all the joyful houses and the exultant city, because the palace has been abandoned, the populated city forsaken. Hill and watchtower have become caves forever, a joy for wild donkeys, a pasture for flocks, until the Spirit is poured out upon us from on high, and the wilderness becomes a fruitful orchard, and the fruitful orchard is counted as a forest. Then justice will dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness will live in a fruitful orchard, and the work of righteousness will be peace, and the service of righteousness quietness and security forever. Then my people will live in a peaceful abode, and in secure dwellings, and in undisturbed resting places. And it will hail when the forest comes down, and the city will be utterly laid low. How blessed will you be, you who sow beside all waters, who let out freely the ox and the donkey.